Do it that way. We'll do it that way. Let's go. Let's go. No, I'm not gonna buy a race car. No. I'm absolutely not gonna buy a race car. I would drive a race car. I would drive someone else's race car. I will never. Okay. I will never spend my own money on a race car because I understand it's a money pit. And I have this problem. I don't know if y'all understand this. I don't know if y'all have seen this about me. But I have a problem that when I do something, I tend to maybe go a little bit overboard when I do it. Like right away. Yeah. So, I don't think that's like something I need to like maybe dive into. Yeah. Phone on the floor? Yeah, I put my phone on put it in my pocket because I don't want it ringing while I'm aiming. But I need, you know, in case something happens, I want to be it. Oh, pipe version 2, short and sweet, themed. Imagine waking up in a world tomorrow where I know Breath of the Wild 2's release date. I'm, you know, I'm actually like not super concerned about Breath of the Wild's release date. Yeah, I know that's weird for me to say, but I'm honestly not super concerned about it. This is a super cute level, by the way. Yeah, this is like a super cute level. I feel like that didn't work anyway. I don't feel like that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, this one's super cute level. Well, like, I guess, like, yeah, I guess, like, I don't care about release dates because I'm going to play it. So, it doesn't matter to me when it gets released, I guess. Yeah. I just wish Nintendo would give me a 2D Zelda in between. Give me a 2D Zelda, damn it. 2D Zelda me. 2D Zelda me. Now, if I wake up and they're like, some awesome game is released right now, I might wake up and start playing that, you know? You want a release date for Advanced Wars? Yeah, when is Advanced Wars? It's like the Advanced Wars remake, right? Advanced Wars is great and not at all like Fire Emblem. Completely different type of gameplay. Screw you, turtle. Popping out a 2D Zelda every 2 years and we'd be all set. Yeah, and one of them could be a remake. Hologram Jam, thanks for 6 months. I really appreciate it. ATOs, thank you for 27 months. And one of them could be a remake. I've been saying for years, Nintendo should be putting out 2D versions of Metroid, Mario, and Zelda, and like 1 year's Metroid, 1 year's Mario, 1 year's Zelda, and like on a 3-year cycle, pretty consistently. There's really, to me, as someone who's never developed a video game and has no idea the inner workings of their business at all, there's no reason for me to think that they shouldn't be capable of doing that. I'm just saying, if Ubisoft can put out a crappy-ass fucking Assassin's Creed every 6 months, If Activision can make a new Call of Duty every 2 weeks, and goddamn it, Nintendo can make one 2D game in a series every 3 years. Killing you. I'm eating you. I'm not wrong here. Oh, go. Go. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Where's the power up? Do you think a hack could be popular enough to catch the eye of Nintendo and actually make them a real developer distributed? No. Why would they do that? Also, it's a Super Nintendo game. I mean, that would be cool. I would do, like, if I was in Nintendo, I would probably do that, but I'm not. Shalabar, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Could you imagine, like, GrandPooBear World 2, though, like, actually released out there? Like, it's as good as any... GrandPooBear World 2 is as solid as any video game that's ever been made, honestly. Nintendo does hate fan remakes. It's true. We do. Sega did it. And then something happened, though, with the people who made Sonic Mania and Sega. And they are not... From what I understand, there was some drama. They're not necessarily friends anymore. Yeah. Are we winning today? Of course. Okay. All right. I see that, but also, like, no. Sir Dunkalot, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Stay away from me. Stay away from me. There's probably only so much getting up by a fan project that Sega is willing to take. Showing up by a fan project? Well, then they shouldn't have asked to make it. How's it going today? Pretty good. Oh, it's not a big deal. Yes, I like the new... I like Hot D. Hot D is really good. Yeah, I think when someone says that, you kind of know where they're coming from. I like House of Dragon more than I wanted to. Should you sub to me? Is this your first stream? If your first stream, I don't know. I don't know. Did you? Have I seen the latest episode? Yes, I watched last night's episode. I don't really want to talk about it, though, because Europe doesn't get to watch it till tonight. So I don't talk about HBO shows till Tuesday, at least. Or usually we do Wednesday, because then it gives you a day. Gives everybody a day to watch it. Usually I talk about it on Wednesday. But, on the other hand, I don't think anyone really cares that much. And also, because of the type of show it is, Game of Thrones has literally spoiled how this show is going to end. There's literally a line in the Game of Thrones show. So if you ever watch Game of Thrones at all, technically you know how this show is going to end. I guess I don't feel bad about it either, you know? Yeah. That's the problem with prequels. Yeah, there's literally a line. Joffrey literally says how the show's going to end at one point in Game of Thrones. So, Anakin Skywalker becomes Darth Vader. I still enjoyed watching that. This next subathon, subathoning everywhere. You haven't seen last night either? Addicted to the Disney Dreamland Animal Crossing like game? I've seen that. Kind of want to try that. Okay, well, I thought it was a speedrun, so I speedrunned. Well, let's see how this level ends. Lovely. Yeah, that was horrible blind jump. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. It's been 40 years since Revenge of the Sith? Yes. You're 112 years old. What mouse do I use? A mouse. Yeah, just a Razer mouse. I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, I use all Razer stuff. But you know, they hooked it up. But they don't hook it up anymore, so I don't care. I'm looking for a good day driver. I've never had any problems with any of my stuff. But I also got it for free, so if I did, I wouldn't think about it as much. I remember to feed my mice the snakes. Yeah, that sounds right. Mine has like 8 buttons on the side of it. I want to start a controller company, chat. Yeah. I want to make controllers. High quality, expensive controllers for stupid gaming. But not just like new ones. I want old ones too. Yep. Being controlling. These two controllers suck. I mean, there's already a lot of controller companies out there. So it's probably a bad idea. You know... Just buy Mad Cats? Yay, look at that. Pooh Bears, Matt. Used to be Mad Cats, now there's Pooh Bears. Thanks for the bit. Call them Pooh controllers. Yeah, either that or own a car wash. Yeah, either that or a car wash. There's a distinct lack of sparkles and pink in gaming hardware. There is definitely not a lack of pink in gaming hardware. Every company that makes controllers and keyboards makes cat ears and pink. There's not a lack of pink. Honestly, there's a lack of like black and gold. There's a lack of like beige. Then Apocalypse, thank you for 30 months. That was interesting. How come I'm not wearing pink cat ears? I don't look good in them. Not because I don't like them. Fuck it, rest of the world. I don't look good in them. Not enough clear controllers anymore. That I agree with. Icy Slipperland. Oh, I almost died right there. Okay, I got lucky on that twice, actually. I got lucky on that. You never understood the cat ear headphone thing? I was like, pussy. What do you mean? What? What? I mean, what kind of question's that? Everybody likes pussy. What? What? Yeah, come on. Cat ears on the headphones. It makes sense. Ooh, woo? You don't get it? That didn't do it for you? Did I end up with a Pokemon? No. Nuzzles. Ooh, woo? Your daughter would wear cat ears every day for about 3 years. Kind of glad that part of her life is gone. Oh, woo. What do cats have to do with it, though? Okay, okay. A girl acting like a cat kind of alludes to Catwoman, which does two things. One, it alludes to the male fantasy of, you know, superhero Catwoman bullshit, yada yada yada. But two, right? Two, what it does is it's also a very safe kind of introduction to furriness. It's like a safe, it's like a socially acceptable version, you know? Yeah. It's the socially acceptable version. So people are like, "Whoa, a fox is too. A fox? That's ridiculous." But a cat, I'd fuck a cat. Yeah, bunnies and cats. Yeah. Me personally, no. But I don't yuck anyone else's yum. Someone clip that? No, don't anyone clip that. Please don't anyone clip that one out of context. Yeah, and some people just like cats too. That's just the other thing. Some people just like cats. We should go after grabbing all 34 coins. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. You missed what I was talking about? Can someone clip it for you? No. Absolutely. There's nothing to clip. No point. A poo-woo emote? If someone makes an emote of me and some cat ears and like put some blush on it, you know what I mean? Like the full like the rosy cheeks, I will absolutely put that as an emote. Yeah. I was at a dancing parlor one time, and there was a there's a stage, right? And then there was like a speaker, right? And most of the people weren't dressed up at this particular dancing parlor. And me and my wife were sitting at the stage, right? And all of a sudden my wife taps me on the shoulder and she goes, "Look up there." And there's this, we realized there was a girl who was a dancer, and she was there to dance, and she was sitting on one of the speakers. She had a cat tail. She's the only one, like nose, whiskers. And she was sitting on a speaker, like licking her hand, and like so we watched her over like the next like 3 songs, and she only did like cat things, and it was hilarious. Like her dedication to her craft was impeccable, and I respect good role play. That makes sense. I like fine art. Yeah, I like the fine art. Sewer surfing. But it was just like very, very, very interesting for dedication to the craft. You see, I seem like I run a mono red deck. No, I never. I mean, I've ran every color at different points. Kind of depending on what what was around, or what I felt like the meta was going to be for that week. But my favorite decks to ever run were always combo decks, or Green Rush. I would play White Rush too, though. I mean, I play White Rush, but I never really liked like Red Rush as much. Yeah. That's what got me out of Magic, is when there was no possible any sort of combo decks for the new meta, and I was like, I'm done. I really like mono blue. I just hate playing against mono blue. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, there's a hat right there. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, running blue is fun. Playing against blue is horrible. Yeah. Yeah, they're fun to pilot. Like, nothing's worse than, like, casting a spell and then being like, counter spell. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you so hard. Use your mana on your turn, you bitch. Thank you. Really? Are we about to go down here? Is that what we're about to do? Yeah. Wife decks like half counters? Does that translate into your real life? Counter spells shouldn't be in the game? No, they should be. That I actually disagree with. Alright, cool. How do we go from cat girls to uwu to Magic the Gathering? It's a free-flowing conversation! TD McCall, thank you for 53 months. CM Wow, thank you for 34 months. Suck at Rest of the World as well. We were back in high school. There was a guy who played a deck which relied a lot on Giant Oyster. Fucking hated playing against that damn thing. Are there any good cat girls in Magic the Gathering? I mean, I can tell you what Magic the Gathering pro scene is like anymore. But I used to have this Magic the Gathering VHS tape. Loved that thing. Oh, man.
I played a really strong band self-mill deck back in Eldraine Standard, including Teferi, Time Traveler plus Time Wipe, and 12 counter spells. Lots of great wins with it.
I'm sure you had tons of wins with it. Have I found a D&D game? No, I need to work on that, actually. My brother-in-law's birthday is coming up. Yeah. I want to... So, no, I want to hire a excessively good DM to DM a one weekend campaign for a bunch of noobs and make it as roleplay as possible. Yes. Maybe have some visuals. You know, we're gonna dress up. We're gonna have our own cauldrons. Yeah. Yes. November-ish, or maybe I might even push it earlier. December. It's my brother's birthday in mid-November, but I have some things I'm doing, so that's what he wants for his birthday. And in my family, very important to me. Like, I'm very, very lucky and very, very blessed. I love my family very much. My brother-in-law is an incredible uncle, right? He's a stupid good uncle. So that's what he asked for. So I want to make sure he has it. You know what I mean? Which one is it? This one. One, chat. One. Oh my god. Oh, bless me. Ooh! I almost died. Literally almost died right there, chat. Thought I was cry puking. Has anyone close to me ever passed away? My brother. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, way to make it awkward, dude. Yeah, if are you dealing with something right now? I mean, I obviously can't help you. The only advice I can give you, if you are, is that it doesn't hurt less. Still hurts when I think about it now to this day. I still have problems. His family adopted me. I still have problems even like communicating as best that I could with my adopted mom, and despite the fact that we love each other so much, but we still have problems communicating. But the good news is that you think about it less, and life goes on, and other cool things happen, and then you get to name your kids after them. So it's all good. You know what I mean? adopted for real, but yeah, but not like in like a way that like my parents like abandoned me, more in like a way that like I lived with my best friend's family because my parents got divorced and they both had moved away for different jobs, and I was high school and sports and had doctors and everything else. So I stayed with them most of the time, like 80, 70% of the time, my family, like 30%, and my other family. So it's just like I just gained more family. Does that make sense? Yeah. I just gained more family. So it's not like not a woe is me thing. It's more of a like, yeah, I just got more. I've just always gotten more family. I'm really lucky in that aspect. Gained more. Chosen family. Yeah, I've gained more chosen family, and I'm really, really lucky. I have a very big family, but they're not related to each other. Yeah. Mario's Journey. Reach the goal after defeating all one Bowser. Oh, get back here, Bowser. Get back here, Bowser. Don't jump. Don't you jump. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Look at that. Look at that. I'm learning, chat. I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning. We've really gone from uwu to cat pussy to sad loss. We have been all over, baby. You just heard my journey? That's not my journey. Just wait till I write a book. I want for a DM to be present, or could it be remote? I mean, I guess we could have remote, but I was kind of thinking that I would fly them out for a first one. Yes. And then in the future, we do more, it would be remote, obviously. But I kind of want to, I was kind of thinking like, I want to make it grand. You know what I mean? Book needs to be called Suck It Rest of the World. The hardest course there is 5. You don't do voices? No, we gotta have voices. We would have to have voices. Have to have voices. Okay. The best way I can describe this idea, chat, is that my brother-in-law, the biggest thing he knows about D&D is from the episodes of Community where they play D&D. So I'm trying to get a very Abed-like DM, you know? Oh, you son of a bitch. You bastard. Why do you even float like that? Are those Bowser's sons? His nephews? Nope. I was hoping that maybe that would give me a power-up. Why does building a house suck? Capitalism. I know. It sucks they removed that episode from Netflix. It's still on Amazon Prime, though. The Dungeons and Dragons community episode's still on Amazon Prime. Yeah. Cat girl dress up. Building a house does suck. Yeah, building a house does suck. Ballad et d'Assoud la Lave. You know what? Generally, Generally, I understand, but in that one, I'm like, the dark elf. But as someone who had a friend who played a dark elf in EverQuest, and the trials and tribulations that poor man had to go through, just to be a dark elf in EverQuest. They removed the D&D episode because Chang is dressed as a dark elf, and then they make a joke like, we're just gonna ignore this hate crime, but he's a dark elf, you know. But it is funny, like the way they handle it's really funny. But yeah, and then I think at the also at one point, there was one other point. They have one other thing. Oh yeah, Pierce definitely says he rapes the family of Duquesne. Yeah, there's definitely a point where he rolls a 20 to achieve that. Which sounds bad when I say that out loud if you've never seen the episode. If you've never seen the episode of Community, that sounded bad. Oh no, he rolled the hump the sword. Sorry, yeah, he humped the sword. Yeah, exactly. But if you've seen the episode, that whole sequence of events is actually really funny. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. I know. It's such a good episode. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of what we're looking for it to be like. One or two, chat. One or two. I feel like it's definitely one. Damn it, it was one again! He hit me with the double one! Son of a bitch. I wasn't expecting a double one. Who was expecting a double one? Come on, who was expecting a double one? None of us expected the double one. Oh, I mean, we gotta ride the one then. Oh, of course. Of course. No way we would have made that. What a fair way for my run to end. Yeah, only a fucking psychopath would double one it. Starsky, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. CMYL, TD McCall, thank you so much. CK Link, Bumble Bree, thank you for 10 months. Just got done with clinicals and hospital. You've been up since 4 a.m. You love that I stream this time because you get to watch me while you eat lunch. Oh my goodness. 4 a.m. Did something weird just happen to my game? Am I wrong? What does clinicals mean? I played this level. I feel like something weird. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna start over. Anyone who's used to rolling a 6-sided die would expect the double one. Yeah, I mean, maybe 1 out of every 30 times. Like 32 times, actually. The Forgotten Tunnels are 36 times. That's why it's 1 out of 30 on the board. Wait, it's 1 out of 30 on the, Ooh. Am I excited by what I saw on Sunday from the Lions? I mean, we lost. But I do think the Eagles are really good. And I don't think the Lions... I mean, I think that was kind of exactly what I expected from the Lions, honestly. I feel like that's our season. We're gonna be gritty. but ultimately we're going to lack the talent to really be successful. Ironic time for me to say lack of talent right there. That was gonna make for a great YouTube video, but not. Yeah. Anyway, Pop and Lock Monster, thank you for 28 months. Hey. Yeah. I mean, the run game's good. I mean, I wouldn't even say like the secondary didn't play bad. I don't think our defense played bad. I think Jalen Hurts is just very good. Honestly, I think Jalen Hurts is taking a big leap this year. You know what I mean? Ooh. He switched. What a move. What a move. Hey, let's go. Yeah, DG Avalon, that's exactly what I was talking about. Why did they also score 35 points? Are they also gritty? Suck it, rest of the world. All right, 1, let's go. I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts is really good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The Vikings are good. Yeah, I think the Eagles are good. I think the Vikings are good. I think both those teams are legit. I think the Commies are good. Moose, thank you for 33 months. The Washington Seawards. The Commodores. Stafford would have won that game. Maybe Chris Clark, but I mean, not the Stafford that played this week. What is happening here? My screen is popping out on my... This is weird. I think I might have a loose cord or something. Yeah, the Cowboys were shockingly bad. The Cowboys were, like, shockingly bad. Do I think the Giants are good? I don't know, but a Saquon is. Yeah, we've been going over these all morning, actually. We've been talking about all my big takeaways. I don't think the... Like, I don't think, oh. Thought I could get it. Suck it. Suck it! I don't think the Packers are as bad as they look. I do think the Vikings are as good as they look, though. Excavation? This is actually a cute way to do it. Yeah, that was actually a cute way to do it. Chat, can we talk about the real winner, though? Can we talk about my preseason pick for the Super Bowl? My preseason pick that everybody laughed at me at. You know how many people were like, oh, they're not even going to win week 1 against Belichick. My preseason pick for the Super Bowl, the Dolphins, dominated. 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 Oh, this isn't good. This isn't what I want to do. Shit. Damn it, this is ridiculous. Mistakes were made. Damn it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Does that mean I'm a true believer? Dude, I put $100 on the Dolphins. I put my money where my mouth is. I have the ticket. I put $100 on the Dolphins to win the Super Bowl. 35 to 1 odds, okay? Large odds. Dolphins rushing games non-existent? Oh my god, I just realized what I did. I realized that a little too late. Got a little lucky on that one, chat. Thought quick. Thought with my head right there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It was fun. That was a good level. The AFC is stacked. Khalid and Hype, thank you for the tier 3 for 36 months. You're sexy. Sweet Potato Fries, thank you for 5 months. I greatly appreciate you. Both. The Lions have DeAndre Swift and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Chat are fucking great. And Jamal Williams would be a starter on most teams. Yeah, the Lions have a lot of offensive weapons, and they have a good secondary. Like that's all legit. Yeah, that's all legit. The Lions just like we don't have a quarterback. Which Goff is not like the worst fucking quarterback in the league. Like Goff's not losing you games, he's just never going to win you a game. You know what I mean? And we don't have a defensive line. Is Goff better than Baker? I'd rather roll with Baker. I'd rather roll with Baker at this point. But yes, Goff is better than Baker. But I'd still rather roll with Baker. I'd rather roll with Jordan Love than Goff. Which, I mean, take that for whatever you want. The Dolphins had under 100 yards rushing. So? Yeah. I mean, how many other teams? Are we just going to judge every team that had under 100 yards rushing? Is every team that had under 100 yards rushing bad? No, come on. Game sucks. Is Kyler Murray bad? No, Kyler Murray's great. Really? Light? That's cool. Amon-Ra St. Brown is amazing, yeah. So far, Tua has shown that he can beat bad teams. I mean, hasn't Tua had 2 separate times where he's won 8 of 9 games in his career? Listen, I don't know why you guys are arguing with my Dolphins pick after week. Next week, when the Dolphins get blown out by 35, then you guys can give me shit, right? But this week, nah, you can't give me shit this week. Zexter Funk. This week, you got to be like, oh shit, oh shit. This is my dark horse MVP candidate, Tua. They beat the Ravens last year. Yeah, football's fun. I still jump. Please, 14. Thank you for 31 months. Oh, that's what I get for trying to cheese. How does the move Rage work in Ironmon? What do you mean?
I'm getting ready to go to work. Hope you get this today, my friend.
I hope so too. Enjoy getting ready. That was not the play. It wasn't the play. No, it wasn't. It was not. Yeah, Rage works just like it does in any other game. Some moves in Ironmon just aren't necessarily useful to use. You know? That would be useful otherwise. In a normal Pokemon team. You saw I will win this week, and it was like he could be talking about anything. No, I'm winning something this week. Okay? We have 3 major things going on this week, chat. We got IronBros, we've got Ironmon, and we've got the Bathurst 1000. And I'm fucking winning something this week. I'm fucking winning something, okay? I can't lose this much. I gotta win. No matter what. Felt that in your soul? I gotta win. Win. What if winning is the friends we made along the way? Fuck friends, okay? Friends die. You know what doesn't die? Victory. Shit. I needed that frog suit. That was a joke. That was a joke, chat. Damn. Spoken like a true winner, lonely and sad. Spoken like all true winners. Lonely, sad, alone, old, drunk. What? I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what happened there. Listen, I need my friends to get me out of that situation. If you get a rare candy early in Ironmon, is it good to use it before Brock? Personally, I don't think so, no. But I mean, if you want to get past Brock, it's not going to hurt you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of arguments. I feel like there's a lot of arguments to that, and I feel like that's part of the decision making. I personally am a save everything to the end type of guy, but a lot of arguments that are you got to get to the end to give yourself a chance, and anything can happen at any point, right? So, yeah. Long I've been into F1, year and a half-ish, 2 years. Not long. I wouldn't say long. Like, I'm still a new F1 fan, but I learned the history. I know about Nico beating 7-time champion Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery. I know the memes. Come here. Yay. Level. Probably. Like, I get what you're saying, Mighty Mouse. Like, getting from between levels 8 and 10, you're doing a lot more damage than you are levels 93 to 94. I totally think that there's an argument to use a rare candy early if you get it. Like I've used rare candy for Pokemon that like I was like, wow, this is a good Pokemon, and I pulled it out of, what am I doing today? And I pulled it out of the like I pulled a rare candy out of the computer, so I've used it right there just to get it to level 6. You know what I mean? You know a lady who does F1 stuff for Twitch? If you want me to hit, if I want to hit her up at all, what's her name? Ellie? Name Ellie? Bum bum. Bum bum bum. I know. I've been waiting to go on. See, like I get to do the wrestling podcast tour once a year. I've been waiting to do the F1 podcast tour. F1. What's the F1 team? There's 10 of them. F1 Vegas, November 2023. I've been thinking a lot about, so I've been made it pretty clear. I really want to go to F1 Vegas. But unless Red Bull invites me, I don't think I'm gonna get to go. Because I guess I don't know what that is, Brody. Like there's nothing like official between those two companies, I guess. All right, what was I saying? I really want to go to Vegas F1, but it's becoming really clear that it's going to be one of the most expensive weekends in the history of mankind. And I don't even mean like for me, I mean like legitimately, like it's going to be one of the most expensive weekends in the history of mankind. Hotel rooms, tickets, everything is going to be at an insane, ridiculous markup. And I've started to do the math, and it'd be cheaper for me to go to Monaco than it would for me to fly my family 1 hour to Vegas and watch F1 there. I mean, for that matter, though, it's probably cheaper to do Monaco than Miami, honestly. So I've just been kind of contemplating it, and I'm like, well, instead of trying to do like F1 Vegas 2023, why don't I try and do like Monaco or Red Bull Ring or one of the European races, the German race, you know, something, you know, the Belgium race. I'd love to see Spa. Like I would love to see Spa. Like why don't I try to do one of those? You know what I mean? Like I feel like that would be, if I'm going to spend the money, like if we as a family have, my wife loves F1, we as a family have already decided like, yeah, we'd like to do a vacation. One of our next vacations. We don't get a lot of vacations. We like to do one of our vacations. Because we only get 2 or 3 days when we get to go. Like, I don't know, why not? Yeah. I've always wanted to go to Europe. Yeah. I would love to do the Mexico City GP. I would love to do the Mexico GP because I mean that one's just like, from what I like, everyone like F1 people, like people that go to all the F1 races, like people that I talk to at Red Bull, they say that one's the best. City's the best. Party's the wildest. Checo's just like a massive celebrity there. Does my wife have a lot of vacation days? She is a business manager for GrandPooBear LLC. So she doesn't get paid for any vacation days, and she gets harassed a lot at work. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's, honestly, I should talk to her boss. Oh, this is great. Do I have to approve her vacation days? Yeah, I make her work for them too. I don't get paid vacation. Like, there's no paid vacation in our house. If we go on vacation, we lose money, and that's just how it is. Yesterday, because I didn't stream, I lost, a couple hundred subs. Like, that's just how it goes. Them's just the breaks. It's part of my job. It's part of my life. I'm not gonna complain about it. You know what I mean? I'm dead. I am gonna complain about this death, though. I'm an asshole. All right, we gotta get a good one here. Yeah, yesterday was great. Yeah, I'm waiting though. I'm waiting for the F1. I want to do the F1 podcast tour. I love doing the wrestling podcast tour. I want to do the F1 podcast tour. No. You started playing Ender Life yesterday? Oh, I'm dead. Rage. Is it really good? Strong Hollow Knight vibes? Got you, Rody. The little curves can beat a level of the steering wheel? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure lots of people. You can beat a level of the steering wheel. But I can do this. Oh, Bold Cheddar, I'm sorry. Alki Seltzer, thank you for 10 fucking gift subs. I am completely unworthy of that. Ah! Thank you so much. I'm super excited for Bathurst. I need to practice tonight, though. Tonight, I'm getting in some good practice. Yeah, I'm taking my kid to dance. And then I'm coming home, doing practice. All night. All night long. Seriously, Alka Seltzer, I am not worthy of 10 gift subs. And I really, really appreciate it. That's a lot of my fucking money. And I thank you for that. Yay. What's the format for Bathurst? It's a 1,000-mile race, so it's like 160 laps. So we'll each do about 40 laps. And the format is don't die. Like, we're not even, I don't even think our plan is to like really put in hot lap times. Our plan is to just not crash because this track is fucking wild. This track's so hard. And it's just gonna be so miserable. Fuck. Eraser, thank you for 26 months. Yeah, I gotta do 4 B races so I can get popped up. We should qualify last and wait 15 seconds before we go just to avoid the crashes. Yeah, but what's the fun in that? Well, what's the fun in that, Jaime? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% though. Like, lots of people are gonna get taken out right at turn 1 at Bathurst. Like, that's one thing I'm absolutely positive of. What did I think of the F1 race yesterday? It was kind of a boring race. I don't like races that end on yellow. Saturday morning. Oh, it was great. Yeah, he drove great. Also, if you're Nicholas Latifi, like, bro, gotta be feeling sad today. Back up with the vacation. You want to be feasible to stream highlights and YouTube videos on a loop and just the stream is up? Sure, but no one would sub anyway, so all it would do is hurt my numbers, which would hurt my sponsorships for the next month. Let's go. What I used to do is have like guest streamers come on. That was something I did, like, you know, people that I like that, and I've thought about doing that again, but I don't know. Yeah, you know how like that Tonight Show has like guest hosts? Yeah. Optigrams, thank you for 10 months. The chair take over. Big Woods Part 2. Yeah, Chad. What is Thamian doing, right? It's not like he has a house and a job and a wife and a car and a life. And his mom's OnlyFans run. Yeah, I'm sure Barb would want to go guest host on my stream for 1/4 the viewers of his own stream. I'm sure that's what he would want to do. Like Kimmel would guest host all summer? Yeah, like that. I mean, same idea, right? This week we are going to watch NFL Thursday Night Football watch long. I'm gonna put the game on in my Discord live, and I'll also provide a link for you all so you can watch if you don't want to watch there. We can all be on the same link, and we're going to watch that, talk about the game, stick around a little, fuck me in the balls, have some fun. Am I allowed to do that? Are you allowed to put it on in your Discord? Listen, I'm not allowed to rebroadcast it out here. Clara me, thank you. Well, we used to do, you know, we had just the rights to watch the actual football games, but we don't have those anymore. So this is our life now. Bill TG, if you're on phone, especially, just refresh. Stitches get stitches. Any tips for a new streamer? Don't pull out your dick on stream. That'll get you in a lot of trouble, Marshall. Yeah, don't do that. I know you may have the urge to do it. Don't. Yeah. Good advice. It's solid advice. Top tier advice. Coin plus key equals a key coin. I can math. Okay, well that one's easy. E. E. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Red minus. Wait, red plus blue minus blue? Not just red then? Fucking, that was an ACT version of a math problem. I was like, is there parentheses? What about the person who had sex on stream and got a week ban and tripled their number? Dude, I'm not even going to comment on that shit because I still find it so incredibly ridiculous and insane to me that, like, usually when someone drops like a hot take like that, usually there's a lot more to the story where someone's like, oh, you sue McDonald's for spilling coffee at yourself. There's a lot more to that story, right? Usually it's something like that. Like, this one is, it's not. And it is a little weird and shocking to me. Like, it is a little weird and shocking to me. Maybe not that they, like, I don't know, 7 to 8. It's just weird. I don't get it. I don't get that one. Lemmy's Blizzard. Listen, do I think you should be banned from the world for boning? No, but like, I mean, I don't know. What is happening here? But yeah, here's the thing. They permanently deleted my emote of me licking my lips. So, and I'm a partner. That person had 20 viewers. And I'm not saying I should get special treatment. I just don't get why you would give someone with 20 viewers special treatment. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All yeah, the superheater coffee thing, like, that was like a big thing in the 90s. But then, like, I remember someone did a big giant report on that in high school for me. And it, like, really, that was like one of those things that changed my life of like, huh. You know what I mean? That my whole life, I was one of those people that like, oh, getting soup people are gonna spill coffee. What is it? What is this country? Then you look and it's like, well, they didn't follow any of the rules. The coffee wasn't just hot. It was ridiculously, insanely hot because they had a broken machine that they refused to get fixed, that they were warned about. They didn't put the top on correctly. Yeah. Would I do it on stream if it would triple my viewership? It depends how nice you guys would be about my naked body. If people were being supportive, then yes, but if people were being negative, then no. Would I show feet? Fuck no, I'd be doing it with my socks on. What are you talking about? That's another fucking sub right there. Yeah, they brewed it hotter because it was, yeah, they spun it to be about frivolous lawsuits, but it wasn't frivolous at all. Like, that place was fucking wrong. Yeah, that place was super wrong. They absolutely should have got sued, you know what I mean? That's like one of those things. And like, here's the thing, you're that poor old lady, you live your whole life and people are just like, you know, think you're a frivolous lawsuit lady, but really you're just, you know, you're just an innocent lady trying to have a nice cup of joe. Yeah. You know what? You know what I think's fucked up? I think it's fucked up how many times I was buying Monopoly pieces and then that shit was rigged for 20 years. I want to sue them for that. Steep slope circuit. How was the Monopoly game rigged? Oh, you've never seen the Monopoly? Have you ever seen the Monopoly rigged documentary? So for like literally like 25 straight years, the $1 Million Winner was being stolen from the manufacturing place and being distributed to this guy's family. And it was all connected to the mob, baby. Yeah, the mob was involved. It was a great scam, honestly. Yeah, it's a really good documentary. The first episode's the best. It gets a little kind of like semantics boring after that. But I will say there's one guy in it. He's an FBI agent. And I'm like, that guy's fucking funny. There's this FBI agent in there where I'd be like, I would watch a TV show with just him describing crimes. Yeah. No, McD's Monopoly. Oh, real Monopoly's rigged too. Rigged to the person who can convince the person who's going to go board the fastest to trade them all their pieces. That's all you have to do. Look around the table. Which person's going to want to quit this game first? That's who you target. And then you just offer them trades until they take it. Fuck me in the cock fuck. God damn it. I think I've died to that level before. In the exact same way. I'm like 90% sure I've died to that level in the exact same way. I'm 95% sure. Monopoly leaves out the fact that it was designed by a person to describe how bad monopolies are. I don't think it leaves that fact out. I just think a lot of people take the wrong lesson. Oh, fuck. I just think a lot of people take the wrong lesson. 5 people around a table having no money and you having all of it does not make you a winner. That's all. If I don't complete Iron Brothers this stream, can you declare me officially shitty at Mario Maker? Oh, yeah, you can declare me shitty at Mario Maker already. That's fine. Lies. Turning comments off. I'm never trusting comments again. Yeah. When someone sits down with Monopoly and they're like, let's put money in for free parking, I'm like, fuck no, this is going to take way too long. We got to be strapped for cash, baby. Strapped for cash. You get desperate. You got to be desperate in Monopoly. You can't collect rent in jail. That makes no sense. It's not too bad a game if you actually follow the rules. Yeah, but like, why would anyone want to follow the rules in that game? You played a 4-month-long game of Monopoly where you played 7 hours a day? But why? Not risk. Whoa, woot, 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 woot. You own 100 different versions of Monopoly? Is that like your thing? Do you collect them? Oh, Shaylin Games. Actually, I'm betting you collect a lot of board games. Shiny Alien Games. I said Shaylin. Shiny Alien Games. What's your coolest one? Do you have one of those like really fancy, like couple $100 set? If I play the kids version of Monopoly, I actually like Monopoly Junior. Monopoly Junior is not bad. 3-3 featuring Super Ball Mario. Risk is my favorite game. Aaron Jones laid a big turd. I mean, they weren't in a position to really use. The whole offense wasn't good. Yeah. I don't think you can judge Aaron Jones by this week. I thought he ran really good. Drew, over 19 months. Like, overall, I thought he played pretty good, given his opportunities. I just think I wouldn't panic over the Packers. I wouldn't panic over the Packers yet. The fantasy Packers. Dylan, Jones, and Rogers. That's pretty cool. Maybe a Risk stream? I've done a Risk stream before. We played Risk before. We did, like, Board Game Simulator. What is it? Tabletop Simulator? We did a Risk stream. I turned on Cliffy at the end to become an evil dictator. You. I will reach the Ord if I beat this challenge. What's the Ord? Oh, suck it, Rest of the World. Have I ever played Risk Legacy? Yeah, like 5 times. I played Risk Legacy, Pandemic Legacy, and I have House on the Hill Legacy, but I've never got to play it. Chicka chicka ow. The sound effect worked right there. Works good. House on the Hill. House on the Hill is really good, but I'm curious about the Legacy version. Yeah, very curious about the Legacy version. Oh. Sweet. 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 I just thought maybe there'd be something else. Yeah. Have I ever done Gloomhaven? No, never done Gloomhaven. Honestly, I'd love to play more board games, but I just don't have the time. It's like everything else, though. You know what I mean? Once you have a kid, you just don't have time to do anything else. I've always wanted to play the Game of Thrones board game, too, because I've heard it's really fun. Like, the one that's based off the book, the super big, crazy, complicated one. I've heard it's super fun. But just, like, getting someone to play that is next to impossible. Yeah, go ahead. Dump those Yoshis in. Dump those Yoshis in. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's like a super fun board game. But I also, like, as someone that's tried to play it, also understand it's wildly complicated. Yeah. You need 6 players to really have a good time with it? Yeah. It's just hard. Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't have like anytime I get 6 people together, nobody wants to play board games. It's the first time I've gotten these 6 people together in a year and a half. You know what I mean? It's also like my arcade machine. I was like, oh, I'll play my arcade machine all the time, but like anytime someone comes over, they don't want to play arcade games. Like, why did I even get this thing? Yeah. Well, I'm not going to die. It's fucking cool. Yeah, you just want to catch up. They just want to catch up and talk and not do anything because their kid's occupied for 2 minutes. Sure. You'd play Penga's arcade game if you visited him? I bet Penga would play my arcade machine if he visited me. Wait, did I just do this one? Mitch will play it when he comes. Cut. Is this Fruit Ninja? I think so. Is it Snipper Clips? Maybe that's what it is. One of those two. Either way, it wants you to cut and stew. Maybe it's Overcooked? I've done a live event in Washington before. I've done a little thing with what the fuck is going on here? I've done a little thing with oh my.
Points for that DJ Vlad roast, chef kiss.
Hey, what are you even talking about? I don't even know what I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, you literally just commented on it. Oh wow, I didn't realize that many people like that tweet. I wasn't on TV all day yesterday. Okay, yeah, I see that now. Rody, thank you for 6 months. Damn it. You forgot how to beat Metal Gear Ray Boss level in MGS2, so you came here for some inspiration on epic skills. I've never done speedrun sessions, but I have done like live events up there, but before speedrun sessions was a thing. All right, let's do this. For the record, you could cook dinner before I hit 10. Well, I mean, then, you know, what are you cooking for dinner? I don't know if that's like really a brag you think it is. Are you making fucking Instapot noodles? What are you making? Are you making a fucking 5-course meal? Are you Gordon Ramsaying it? What are you doing? Bye, father and son. Lunchable pizzas? 40 seconds in the microwave are dank as hell. Yeah. Those are dank as fuck. I don't care what anyone says. They're so good. They're so good. Zombies. This is gonna be an interesting level. You feel old? They didn't have Lunchable pizzas when you were a kid? Listen. They definitely had Lunchable pizzas when I was a kid. So yeah, you should feel really fucking old. I mean, they had them when I was in 2nd grade, bro, so... I don't know how much older you were. You had to be 18 when I was in 2nd grade? You're only like 5 years older than me? Oh, then they had them. Your mom just didn't love you enough to get them for you. Or she loved you enough to make you real food. Or she loved you enough to make you real food. Yeah. Or she actually did love you and got you real food. I'm not recovering. Doctor's with me. I woke up and shows violence. You were poor? Lunchables are for poor people. What are you talking about? Dude, you think you go to a private school and they open their lunchbox and they got a bunch of fucking Lunchables? No. That is a poor person thing. That's when your poor mother goes to the store and thinks, I need something for lunch. This says Lunchable. You know? Shit. Private school people ate Lunchables for snacks? Whoa, 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 whoa. My wife doesn't want to send my kid with just a Lunchable to preschool ever. Like, I don't want to be that mom. I don't want to be the first mom to do it. All right, we're gonna calm down. We're gonna go kind of slow in this one. Cafeteria pizza was bomb. Oh, not my cafeteria. Dude, square, nasty, fucking 15-day-old pizza. Oh, God. Okay, cool. We're gonna go slow this time. All right, let's go. Your mom used to send you to school with sandwiches that she would cut into the shape of a heart with a big cookie cutter. Well, Spaniel, I understand why you're so nice now, because you clearly had a good upbringing. Yeah, you absolutely had a good upbringing. All us had to eat around the crust kids are jealous. Probably should pay attention. Probably should look at the game. Shouldn't look at chat. Sorry. Sorry. Save. Yay! I mean, yeah, it's called being an adult, and then all of a sudden, like, I do want the crust. Once a week, we got Pizza Hut, or once a month, our school would get us Pizza Hut pizza. Like, they would order it. You could order 2 slices in the morning. Oh, that was the shit. That was the stuff. That was the stuff. You paid for that crust? You think you're throwing it out? I still don't eat crust. I still don't eat crust on my sandwiches to this day. If honestly, if Gina brought me up crustless sandwiches, I would be so much happier. Wow, Pooh? What do you want from me? I don't even need the crust on my pizza most of the time, unless I got some good dipping sauce. At least I own it. Listen, I'm a grown man, all right? I make my own dollars. I am technically a bludgeoning. Wait, not bludgeoning, bludgeoning. Technically, I'm a business owner, right? You count this stream as a business. Daddy doesn't need to eat the crust if you don't want to. Croutons on my lasagna, I'm rich. I don't think that's the same thing. I don't think putting burnt bread on your lasagna is a sign of being rich. Burnt bread on your Costco lasagna. Croutons aren't burnt, they're toasted just like you. Oh, fancy Mr. Costco membership over here. Fancy Mr. Save on bulk items. Fancy Mr. has 400 things of toilet paper in his garage. The Canyon. Hoarding TP is pointless with the bidet. It kind of is. I feel like by the time we get done with all the TP we have, there's going to be something even better than toilet paper out there anyway. Because, like, you know, we used to go through a lot, but now that we have the bidet, I mean, like, you literally go through, like, one roll a month. And that's just for drying purposes. Bidet is a money saver. Now with a household of women, what, do they not use the bidets? Do women not use bidets? Because every woman I know has no problem with a bidet. They be washing everything. If you're at Costco, you're not that poor. Real people shop at Dollar General. No, dude. Dollar General is the absolute fucking worst place in the world. They're, first of all, everything they have is like travel size. And I'm dead. Ah! I hate this game. There goes that Dollar General sponsorship. Oh no. Dollar Generals are fucking ripoff too, yeah. Yeah, you know, Chad, I turn down more sponsorships than I ever fucking take. You should see the amount of emails. Dude, you should see what they offer to promote shitty NFTs, chat. Oh my god, what is this? It's insane. Glad NFTs died off. You know what I think? Is this the uwu? I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Sorry. Well, what I just found out that like at its peak day, OpenSea only had like 24,000 people making transactions, which means like the whole NFT thing just wasn't a thing. It's like less people than watch my videos. It just wasn't even a thing. Everyone was worked up. It was just like 10 people with a bunch of accounts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was all everything was the hype and the outrage were both manufactured. Yeah, the hype and the outrage were both manufactured. We could have all just ignored it. We could have all just ignored it for a month. It would have just gone away. But we don't need to comment on everything, you know what I mean? That's what I'm just learning. We're having a Team Zaddy B team too. I'm so excited about this. All right, let's do this. Doing IronBros all day. I'm gonna do IronBros for a little, probably another couple hours, and do some Ironmon. Yeah, we're gonna do Ironmons later though, for sure. There's 12 people on the B team. Do we need a C team? Uno Mas problem with teleport. I feel like we need a C team then. Did I hear about Alex Albon in the ICU? Yeah, he's fine now though. He's out. Or getting out tomorrow. As someone that's had complications from surgeries and things like that, it happens. It's okay. As someone who's spent 7 days in the ICU, doesn't mean you're gonna die. At no point when I was in every time I was in the ICU, I was like, I'm gonna make this. I got this one. What is this level? I'm not sure exactly. No. No thanks. HMac, thank you so much. IronBros is more difficult than Ironmon. They're both difficult for different reasons, but yeah, I mean, I'd say that like IronBros is proving to be very, very hard. I mean, Roy beat it, and then it is proving to be a bit hard. Yeah. Harry Mack, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for 19 months of the tier 3. Harry Mack, if you don't know, chat, Harry Mack, H Mack right there. He is one of the greatest freestyles in the history of the world. It's the same guy, no matter what he says. More people have beaten Ironmon than IronBros. Well, more people are playing Ironmon than IronBros. So, I mean, you have to take that into consideration too. It's not just a one-to-one comparison. I mean, I would say this. I think Ironmon is maybe a slightly more luck dependent, and that can go both ways. Yeah. Thanks, Benzie. Is that seriously Harry Mack? Ask him. Make H Mac do a freestyle for you right now. He's got to type in a freestyle. Give him 3 words. Type in a freestyle right now. Give him 3 words. Don't give him orange, though. That one's lame. Oh, Mike, come on. What the fucking dick today, dude? God, I hate this fucking game. Oh. No, that's not actually the real H Mac chat, but I don't know if y'all know this. Harry Mack and Xwater did like a whole thing together before, and Xwater even rapped his Odyssey song for him, and it was fucking dope as fuck. It was sick as hell. AMA time? Yeah, AMA time. What a dumb setup. I know, like, how was I supposed to beat that? Come on, give me a bomb or something. What's the difference between IronBros and IronMons? IronMon is Pokemon and IronBros is Mario. I mean, the big difference. Yeah, I mean, they have different rules. Yay. Surprise good teams from NFL Week 1. I think the Washington Seawards are pretty good. I actually think they're going to be pretty good. You want chicken or pasta for tonight? Pasta. What's the stupidest name you've heard a child name? I don't know. None of my friends have really stupid ones. I mean, we have one friend that, without reading the books, named their daughter Khaleesi, not even Daenerys. And I tried to warn them, maybe read the book a little bit before you do that, because you get maybe a little bit more insight into her mental state in the book. There's definitely a bit more foreshadowing on, you know, the option for mass murder in the book, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway, they did that around season 5 of Game of Thrones, so... Yeah. Yeah, they had to be watching that last season, like... What have we done? What have we done? What have we done? Vikings are good. I think the Vikings, I mean, assuming, like, everyone can stay healthy, right? You know, like, everything in the NFL is all, like, assuming you can stay healthy. The Vikings are good. I thought the Vikings were going to be good before the season, though. I mean, I just... They just seem to have everything to make that next leap, you know? You called your child Heisenberg? Shadow Seeker, thank you for 7 months. Yeah, I named my child Walter White. You know, I just want him to grow up to be a teacher. There's just not a lot of teachers. Yeah, I didn't really watch past the pilot, though. I don't think this is auto. How do I feel about the Browns this season? Listen, there's no team I want to lose more than the Browns this season, all right? Like, absolutely fuck the Browns. They have a really good offensive line. And a really good defense. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, dude, that kicker's legit, though. Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't want... if the Browns can stay even through 11 weeks, they're going to be really dangerous. But they're gross. One. Anal. Yeah, but still fuck the Browns. Like, as a NFL commentator, I can recognize how good the Browns, but I do not want the Browns to win any more games. I feel bad for Browns fans. Browns fans the only fan base. Like, if you're a Browns fan, though, you're allowed to get off that fan base. You're allowed to change teams right now. I feel like no other fan base is going to be like, oh, you were a Browns fan for 35 years. I feel like if you're a Browns fan right now, you're totally allowed to hop off that and get on any other bandwagon you want. Go to Cincinnati. Shit, Cincinnati's right down the road. They're good. Yeah, you're allowed. I think you're absolutely allowed to hop off the Browns bandwagon. Yeah, you have an easy out. Normally, I would say you have to wait till your team moves. Like if you're a Seattle Supersonics fan, when your team moves, you're allowed to pick a new team, right? Or if a team moves to your city, you're allowed to pick a new team. No, you're a Cowboys fan, you're stuck. Sorry. Yeah. Being a Phoenix sports fan is the fucking worst. I think we made the decision yesterday that our child is a Raider fan. I think he kind of made the decision. Ooh. Which I thought I was going to have a really, like, if, you know, like at 3.5, I was like, oh shit, he knows what a lion is. Like, this might be good. He might want to root for the Lions. But my son does root for Red Bull Racing. That's he's very on top of. Red Bull Racing and Max and Checo. I'm not going to subject him to the Lions' tribulations. Well, my wife's a Raider fan, right? And we're like technically the closest team to him would be like the Niners. The Raiders aren't too much farther. Like, you know, it's like a 4-hour to versus 8 hours. So, my wife grew up a Raider fan. So, kind of makes sense. And, you know, Vegas is a good road team. You know, it's a good road game. We're not in Portland. I have neighbors. We're in Tahoe area. Tahoe-ish. Keep my kid off the Raiders. Yeah. And also, I would never let him root for Seattle. I remind you of Dave Chappelle. I don't know how that works, but okay. I would say we have at least one major difference. Actually two pretty major differences. One physically, and one on our choice of comedy. All right. Oh, I thought I was about to die right there. Yay! Am I gonna do a reaction in the direct video tomorrow? I'm not gonna wake up at 7 a.m., but I mean, I guess we could watch it when I first start. I mean, yeah. Yeah, he's fucking rich, yeah. I do like Robin Hood Men in Tights, though. Oh, I'm gonna win this week. I'm gonna win. Robin Hood Men in Tights is actually like a very underrated movie, in my opinion. I think that movie is really funny. Is Men in Tights the best modern Robin Hood film? Oh, yeah. Definitely. Or that one where Robin Hood's a fox in the Disney one. That one's pretty decent, I guess, but... I would agree. I think it's definitely the best one. Not to call it underrated because so many people love it. Yeah, I guess it's not... I guess it's one of those movies that's not really underrated. It's more like underloved. Whereas, like, people that have seen it love it. But it's not like a movie that, like, You know, they don't play it on TBS every fucking weekend, so you don't know it. Pitch Perfect. Never gotten its proper due, maybe, is what I'm saying. Fantasy yesterday went really well. I think I'm gonna win in all my leagues. So, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Feeling pretty good about a couple players that I was, like, pretty high on. These Koopas aren't hurting anyone? Listen, I'm a hired hand right now, okay? Yeah, I don't even know if Men in Tights is a modern movie. It's 30 years old. Stuff in the 90s isn't modern anymore, chat. Yeah. Can you hire me for your birthday party? Brugo Greens. Yeah, sure. 10,000 bucks. I'll come and do 4-hour stream at your house. Yeah, the oldie stations is like Dr. Dre now, so it's like, it's rough, you know? I did Casper. He's getting out tomorrow, though. He'll be fine. Speedrun, version 20 seconds. Thank God. Thank God. Anything between 85 and 2005 is modern? No. No. Definitely not. 85 is not a modern video game. Very generous timer. We take those. Speedrun? This is another speedrun level? Oh. God damn. Let's go. Pac-Man came out last year. I don't know. That's tough. Devil's Sporano. Lowest points eliminated every week. I would try and have Cup and Jefferson as best I could. Then you want one of those two. Cup and Jefferson, I think, are gonna get theirs every week this year. I mean, not to. This is only gonna sound funny if you're a close watcher of the NFL. But did everyone see the Matt Stafford's racist memes? Because they were actually pretty funny. The stakes of my fantasy league, 200 bucks. And a loser thing. But they're suggesting right now that the loser has to make a calendar and give it to all the other league mates. And I'm like, oh, you want me to make a calendar? No problem, boys. No problem. Yeah, he just crushed that. That's okay. No problem. Yeah. I kind of wanted that. Loser has to make an OnlyFans and get 10 people to sign up. That's kind of what I thought. That sounds like punishment for rest of the league. Listen. If you've got friends and you wouldn't hang a calendar of one of your friends half naked up in your room And honestly, you're probably not friends. Like, let's be real. Yeah. Like, if I'm friends with you and I give you my bikini calendar, my swimsuit calendar, that I worked hard on, I've been doing crunches, and you're not gonna hang that up in your cubicle, we're probably not really friends. Tassel. Your wife might not understand. I mean, it'd be pretty easy to explain it. You finished last in fantasy football, hun. Look, I just explained it. No! It's already lava. Why would you put fire in it? I need to go slower, chat. I need to go slower. All right. Enjoy this. You know what? I need to put. There we go. All right, I'll be right back, chat. I gotta pee. can't touch grass this stream. My air quality is too low to touch grass. Can't touch grass this stream. No grass touching. My air quality is holy shit. I have lived in Northern California and had some been around some wildfires in my day. Seen some smoke, but whew, this is gnarliest. Camera's falling over to the left. Ruben starts it. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it hopefully next week. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm only like not far. Yeah. Love to see me play Elden Ring Randomizer. Yeah, I'm kind of itching for another Elden Ring playthrough pretty soon. In a while. I did my two playthroughs and kind of itching. But I wonder if I can do the co-op mod and randomizer all at once. Yeah. I would like to. Yeah, I finished it offline. I really enjoyed that game. Yeah. Why? You can never have too many blowy joeys in a level. What are you talking about? Yeah, we're gonna play Iron Man today. Highland Link, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it. Oh, I think we're actually kind of close to 5K, aren't we? I've stopped looking at my sub numbers. I just don't look at any numbers anymore. Oh shit, we're really close. Yeah. Will I win this week? Or no, I'm gonna win something this week. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna win something. We're at 5K in your heart? In my pants. Maybe I'll win the lottery? You gotta play the lottery. I'm not a big lottery player. Thoughts on the need for more upside down? Yeah, that's exactly what normal needs, is more upside down levels. Because normal doesn't have a wide enough variety of levels anyway. They need upside down levels. It's exactly what normal needs. I thought something was gonna poke out right there and I was gonna die. Hi, what's the lottery this week? Oh no, it's cool. It's cool to know that we're almost at 5K. Yeah, I'm just gonna not look at it like day to day. Like I look at my numbers. Like don't get me wrong, chat. I look at my numbers. Like, but I don't look at them like day to day or while I'm streaming. Where I always used to have my sub count up when I was streaming. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Because even that like I was putting pressure on myself to hit something that I can't control. You know what I mean? Oh, it was stupid. I realized it was dumb. So it's more of like a monthly thing I want to look at instead of like a weekly thing. There's also like sometimes, you know, it might affect like what I think I should do. And I just want to have a lot of fun. Like, I feel like you all like me the most when I just have fun doing whatever I want to do. Let's go. Yay. Lander and EQ, thank you for 6 months. So no more racing? What do you mean no more racing? That's the most fun. We're racing this Saturday. This Saturday we got a big race. By the way, chat, I have for this race, if you have a business you would love to promote and have a nice organic way to do it, this weekend we are selling the sides of the car that we are driving this weekend at Bathurst. Last endurance race we got, I had over 100,000 views just on my Twitch stream alone. This one will have probably around 40,000. plus TikTok views, plus YouTube views, plus the views on everyone else's stream. We sold the hood. We sold the hood. No, we still need to sell the roof. I want to sell the tail and the 2 doors, but we're selling the sponsorships for a donation to charity. So not only would you get the advertisement space on the car, but you would also be donating to charity, so your business would get a tax write-off as well. Just so you know. Yes. Yes. Next one, I'm going to get it really fun. Yes. So if you would like to do that, or your business would like to do that, your small business order, or you would like to promote it, $500 for the side, $750 for the top. And promoting a book, yeah, you can promote a book, a website, a whatever you want. Yeah, you can really promote whatever the fuck you want. Anything that's not an NFT, like within reason, obviously. Like, you can't promote like cigarettes to children. Yes. Like obviously, you know what I mean? Use it as a dating ad? Absolutely. I think that would be funny. What about energy drinks? No. Selling kidneys? Are you overseas? I'll allow it. Yeah. You promote your wife's OnlyFans? Yes, but only in a short URL. Like, I can't have it say OnlyFans. But you could put, like, a picture of her in a bikini and then, like, a QR code. Yeah. Something of that nature. Yeah. Monty Mole training. Yes, so it is a, if you would like to do that though, get with me ASAP. You know what? Even if we only sell one, I'm happy about it. And they're gonna have a ton of advertising to themselves. Am I losing again? I hope not. All right, let's go. Ooh. Alright. Okie dokie. That'd actually be really cute if all, like, to have a chat one. A general chat one. Yeah, next time we want to get it so where everyone can donate and we'll put, like, your name on the hood of the car or something, you know what I mean? Like a small amount. We're in the lab in Ironmon. Yeah, we do not have a run currently. What are we doing? What are we doing? Do I really even want to get in there? I don't feel like I do. What a weird level. What a weird level. About donating for ad space on my stream, you can't afford that. Like, real talk. It's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. We're talking about multiple thousands of dollars for an hour. Like when I play those games, yeah, it's crazy. Unless it's like, although it gets lower when it's a game I want to play. Yeah, they're crazy. Cause like, here's my thing, chat. Fuck corporations. Like, I don't care about their cash. You know what I mean? Oh my god, did I just fucking really turn around? Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, it's for the charity. But I was about to get shot in the face by a cannon. I did. $7 million for 30 seconds this February. Yeah, let's raise the money and get a Super Bowl ad. I want to raise money, buy a Super Bowl ad, and just ask everyone for their Twitch primes. Yeah, that would be so funny. Wouldn't that be hilarious? That would actually be really funny. You think you could? I don't know. I mean, all right, literally, like, you make a thing, you tell people to go there to give their Twitch Prime away, right? You think you could make 7 mil back? I don't think so. Right? You would basically need 3 million people to do it. 4 million, honestly, because of taxes. Right? Yeah. But it's like 180 million people watch the Super Bowl, right? Something like that. A lot of people watching. You got to think half of those people aren't paying attention. People are lazy. You appeal to people by being like, listen, I spent all of my money on this, all right? I need you to go and use your free Amazon Prime sub on Twitch on me. 4 million of you. Just to break even. If the Prime's renewed, it'd be worth it, but yeah. Reveal at 4 million subs. Oh, Jesus Christ. Today's not going well, man. It's annoying the primes don't auto-renew. You're telling me, baby. Crudy, thank you for the tier 1 sub at 26 months. But you know what does auto-renew? A brand new tier 1 sub, which is 20% off here in September. Or if you upgrade your sub 6 months, it's 30% off. See what I did there? Company man. Shock Mr. Beast hasn't done that yet. He might be doing that this year. Yeah, why doesn't Mr. Beast do that? That feels like a very Mr. Beast video. I filmed a Super Bowl commercial. I made 10,000 people sit on a football field. And the last one gets to be in my Super Bowl commercial. Look, I literally just made the video, chat. I literally just made the video. You're welcome. Oh! Oh shit, I thought I was in there. Yeah, whatever. Old? That was just a bad jump. I looked at chat. I'm gonna blame you guys. Guys, the script hasn't been written to auto renew Prime subs yet. How would you do that? Like basically, like give people a script that takes control of their mouse and subs for them. Yeah. I have to distribute that. That's what I need. Yeah, make your PC automatically do it. Can you build that? Like a little thing that uses someone's Prime on the streamer they want every month. I mean, I feel like that would be a browser plugin a lot of people would actually enjoy. Doesn't sound complicated? I mean, I don't know. I've never built anything. Sounds super complicated to me. Yeah, I've never built shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Twitch API isn't open for it? Yeah, you'd have to do it a different way. I built this city, built community of rock and roll. Where is this fucking last coin? I don't need to build shit? Well, yeah, because I can't build shit. They don't expose it through the API, they will likely C&D you? Well, they can C&D's these nuts. See what I did there? Where did the thing go? There it is. There it is. I know a lot of streamers and viewers alike. That's something that they would both be stoked on. Yeah. That'll hold up in court? Yeah, if you get sued, you just tell them, oh, but I told them to see these nuts. And they send a cease and desist. Yeah, you didn't hear that? Oh, shit. Well, Your Honor, I mean, you said CD's nuts. We withdraw our case. Does winning apply to Mario? Listen, we're going to win. All right? We're going to win. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to need to adopt a strategy of total and complete silence to win this challenge. We know you love us. Ooh, woo! But I'll never win anything if I keep staring at your massive titty. There's been no massive titties in chat or any ASCII titties either. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, Yoshi. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Them ASCII titties out of my... Get them ASCII titties out of my face. Whee! Just punching Yoshi in the face. Right in the fucking face. Pow, 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 pow. I know, it's pretty fucked up. You need a new TV show? Abbott Elementary's great. Abbott Elementary's like the closest thing to like Parks and Rec I've seen since Parks and Rec. They dropped a trailer for season 3 of Mandalorian. I don't need it. I don't watch trailers for movies and shows I'm going to watch anyway. Like if I've already decided I'm going to watch it, I pretty much just avoid the trailers. Yeah. What? Idiot. Furious Pacifist, thank you for 23 months. I'm a cake over titty guy. I'm a personality guy. We're doing the 3rd and 4th. I think we're doing 3rd and 4th. 3rd and then 4th if we crash. They should have just called Boba Fett Season 3 Amando. I still haven't finished Boba. I'm the worst, chat. Never have children because you just become completely uninteresting to talk to. Yeah, I think the 3rd's 8 a.m. Eastern. Is that what it is? I could be wrong. I don't know. But I think we were planning on doing the 3rd because then if we die, we can do the 4th. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You don't have a child as an excuse? Pretend you do. Just say you have a... Do you have a dog? Same thing. Just pretend it's the same level of commitment as a child. That's what I did before I had a child. I got a dog, bro. Sorry. Are the normal levels becoming harder? I think there's a possibility normal levels are becoming harder for a couple of reasons. One, an uptick in people playing normal because of this challenge. Two, me playing through a lot of the easy normal levels already, and them not wanting to give you doubles. Yeah. How did I have a child? When two people really love each other. And they're a bird and a bees, you know what I mean? Like this. And then I was like, ah, and I went like, instead of going like this, it was just like that. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I crushed it. Way to go, me. Doesn't seem like it's working at all, does it? What am I really trying to do here? What? Yeah, what in the jank is this? Oh, shit, yeah. Oh. I know I need to hit the switch, but like, see my problem? Seems to go to a very specific spot. Timing? Oh, cool, because I can time when it shoots. Sometimes it blocks me. Oh. Okay. Oh, rip run. Rip run. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Luckily, that was only level 3. Why is Iron Man so heavily regulated? What do you mean? Like, why are the rules in Iron Man? Or why is Iron Man, like, the superhero so heavily regulated? Like, why would we want to regulate a billionaire with a literal super suit? I have no idea. Why would we want to do that? Who could ever think of them doing something bad? Regulators. 3-1 late night. Ooh, a sexy level. Bum 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 bum. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. Almost got him. Oh, that's kind of sneaky. Didn't Lex Luthor make a mech suit? I feel like that's all of them make mech suits, right? Wouldn't all of them make mech suits? Like, I feel like every billionaire has a mech suit already. Yeah. It tolls for you. Thank you for 11 months. Troll Island, great. Awesome name for a level. This level is gonna really make me excited to play more Mario after this. Sweet. Have I bought Honolulu Blue cowboy boots yet? No, I don't think I will ever. I don't think cowboy boots are for me. I don't think I can pull off cowboy boots for a multitude of reasons. And also cowboy boots don't look comfortable. Like, I'll be real. I don't think cowboy boots look comfortable at all. Like, compared to some Timbs or something, they just don't look comfortable. Like, I guess I'm not really understanding the purpose of cowboy boots in the year 2022. Great hole, great hole, great hole, great hole, great hole. What if you're a fucking... What if you're a cowboy? I mean, yeah, if you're a cowboy, if you came in riding on a goddamn horse. But even then, like, I don't feel like you necessarily need the boots to do it. But, like, I think most people drive cars. There's a lot of cowboys that live in the suburbs, you know what I mean? They never fed a pig. Ride your horse in some Air Force Ones? That's what I'm saying. Bitch. Yeah. 53 Cowboys shit all over Texas last night. He did, Claymore. E-girls are eye ladies. I lay these nuts on your face. Uncle Fitz, come what are you getting with here? A 10-week-old joke? I live on the internet, bro. You should go out here feeding all these one meowser. You think you really thought you were gonna got him with that? Have some respect for yourself. Yay. 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 Meowser these nuts, am I right? I don't know if that's how it goes. Roop Happy, thank you for 6 months. Ooh, suck it, rest of the world. Ice. Gotta get down on one knee and drink this level. Well, that was cool. Okay, sweet. We'll do that. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but we'll do it. Just killing all these Goombas. Yeah, icing people is still funny. It's something that I'm glad's kind of been brought back. When was the last time I got iced by Lady Poo? It's been a while. Yeah. She got me with a warm one last time. The mods have iced me before. Yeah, we haven't done it much since we moved, actually. I'd probably need to bring it back. Am I reacting to the direct on stream tomorrow? I am not going to be on at 7 in the morning, unfortunately. Which is 7 in the morning my time. Because I take my kid to preschool on Tuesdays and drop him off, and I get a big hug and get to watch him for a second play, and I don't want to miss that. So I'm thinking about either doing a late reaction or a reaction to other people's reaction. Yes. I'm not a real Nintendo fan. Not as real as I'm a fan of my son, yeah. I'm gonna react to Barb's reacted to the direct. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Feel like we just fly. Oh, fuck you, son. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. That son was a good troll, yeah. Devin, thank you for 82 months. Man, that's wild. Yeah, December is gonna be my yeah, my 7-year partner anniversary. And my I think it's my 9th year streaming total, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to my wife. It might be better for me to like be on at 7 in the morning and then get off super early tomorrow. So I'll talk to her and see what she thinks. The next sub badges coming up are sexy as hell. I don't even know what they are because I put them on like years ago. Like, you know, like I have like 8-9 years of sub badges, but they're I don't know what colors are coming up. Yeah, I don't know what colors are coming up. I feel like we got to be running out of colors at some point. Not as I got a double kill bot lane. But I just also think that kickers should just be able to kick. Like, how can you not just kick? How can you not just kick the ball? Have I ever heard of golf balling? Yeah, I love golfing. They have one job. Oh, shit. Worth it. Oh, it's a meme. Yeah, that's a meme. His wife and my, yeah, she handles most of, like, money and logistics, like, we're moving and stuff. Things like that. If you sexy bastard. Behind the, like, we just kind of try to split whatever we can. We just try to get done whatever needs to get done. On the time that we can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes that, like, you know, like, that's meant one of us do one thing almost exclusively and the other one doesn't, and then sometimes we trade, and depends on what the thing is. Yeah. How long have I been attempting this now? Since June. Yeah, I've been attempting this since June, so 3 months. Yeah, 3 solid months of this. Yeah. Nice job managing Max this weekend. Yeah, I did. They just used me to manage. I did such a good job at F1 Manager that they were like, hey, listen, let's fire Helmet Marco and let's hire GrandPooBear, okay? We don't need anyone. Yeah. Christian Horner, not needed anymore. GrandPooBear, needed. Yeah. A lot of content on an off-the-cuff bet. Yeah, but you know what would be content? Me beating this fucking challenge and then starting a different one when something else. Yes. Or just beat one of our 2 challenges. You know what I mean? Yay! It's starting to feel like Groundhog Day, where I play the exact same games. No. I mean, honestly, I've been mixing it up a lot. Like, if you look at my game list, like what I've streamed lately, I mean, we've streamed a lot of different shit over the last few weeks. It's been great. Yeah. First level, I will get better. You know what? Props to you. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Whew. Jeez, man. You want a Red Bull swag backpack at work by being the first person to name a sponsored Red Bull athlete? Yeah, Kanye Twitty? You named me? You named me? He's like, no. Travis Pastrana, but still. Did they have to look me up? Was the guy like, who? Destroy Bowser. Yeah, I bet the guy who worked at Red Bull running that was like, who? No! That was a series of events, right? You feel like that could have been avoided? Well, it wasn't, Idiot Q. It wasn't. Will there be a charity Mario Maker 2 stream? Yes. Okay. We're gonna do MMC and we're gonna do the holiday special this year. Please support the holiday special. Please also support the holiday special. The Red Bull sponsor me as a snowboarder? I wish. No. No, suck it, rest of the world. Red Bull had no idea that I was a snowboarder until, like, right before they signed me. Red Bull had no idea that, like, I had that, background, I guess. Yeah. Apparently they weren't watching the stream. I mean, well, not yet. Not everyone at Red Bull watched the stream. I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for one specific guy, that's for sure. Yes, I did. That's actually pretty key to their, who they look for. Stefan, thank you for 24 months. Yay, Meowser. Yay. Yay, a Meowser fight. You have Red Bull stock? Not a publicly traded company. there a stance on Top Dong? Never once. Never once has Red Bull ever told me not to do anything that I'm doing, so. Yeah, I think they're fine. $100K to fight Meowser all day. Yeah, I mean, I'll do anything for 100K, whatever. That's the content you want? You're gonna pay 100K for that? Done. What am I doing here? GG. Okay. Okay. TP fight Meowser? What's a TP fight? I just wake up, do a Meowser fight every morning? Sure. Would I cut off my pinky for 100K? No. That's not really content. Or at least not the type that I provide. Yeah, I know Pixel I would. I know Pixel. You want a toe? I'll get you a toe. Okay, y'all are fucking weird. I'm not cutting off my goddamn pinky. The fuck is wrong with all of you weirdos? I threw that one to get that conversation out of the YouTube video. What's the price to cut off my pinky? Millions of dollars. Threw for anti-content. Yeah, I threw for anti-content. It tolls for you. Thank you for 4 gift subs. What was I doing? You went back to watch the Iron Man death and only that section's muted? It's muted because I played Boys and Men and it was worth it. It was worth it. Absolutely worth it. It tolls for you. It might have muted it. It's going to make it hard for the YouTube video, but god damn it, that was worth it. Sure. This game's fucking stupid. Did I tell you, can you tell us how Red Bull found you? I guess I don't know the question you're asking. Oh, this is super cute. This is a super cute level, actually. That was adorable. Yeah, that was adorable. Yeah. I can't want to tell you. No, I just didn't understand the question. How did Red Bull find me? I did a charity event. And the person who ran that charity event offered to pay for my flight and hotel to come out. But at the time I had like, I don't know, 2,000-3,000 subs, doing pretty well. I was living like, I was living on $100 a month, like, I was living raw still. So like I was like, nah, just fly someone else out, you know what I mean? I can afford it. I was already wanting to go down to LA anyway, so no big deal. And later on, that guy gets a job at Red Bull. And yeah, and the rest is history. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it sucked it in. Suck it, rest of the world. Gotta cheese it. What was the biggest night of my career? The biggest night of my career. I mean, there's the meme. Or what was the actual biggest night of my career? And the actual one's probably me and Mitch at GDQ. That was probably actually like the thing I've done that the people will watch the most forever. That's the thing that's going to live on longer than my streaming career. You know what I mean? Like when people are like, "Oh, you remember GrandPooBear? Oh, you remember that guy who used to stream?" They'll be like, "Oh yeah, the poo stomp." That'll be it. Weird level. Yeah, weird level. I think it became a meme because it happened twice. It happening twice really made it funny. Yeah, it happening twice, it made it really funny, I thought. All right, we're gonna keep on going. I think. Yeah. But I take back those words that hurt Yoshi. Yoshi's a tool, not a jewel. Yeah, I mean, my first speedrun sessions, I think, is like a really big night for me. Andy did also stomp at GDQ. Yeah, I mean, I think there's been a lot of. I've been really, really lucky in my life. I've just been really lucky. I feel like for a streamer my size, not just my size, but what I do. I have probably been one of the luckiest ones around. Not about the size? Sure. Yeah, that's what your girlfriend tells you. But on streaming, it really is about the size. Yeah, it literally is about your viewership numbers. The way people, yeah, the way your opportunities are directly related to that, generally. All right. Normal levels. Yay. Yay. Yeah. It's hard work, dedication, and luck. Like, you need all three. Yeah, any streamer who says luck has nothing to do with it is probably possessing the nice narcissistic qualities they need to do this. But it's unrealistic to think there's no luck involved at all. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you have to catch a break at some point. Someone's gotta be like, I'm going to put a bunch of eyeballs on them, or something's gotta happen to get a bunch of eyeballs on you. It's just not really a way to organically make it happen. You know what I mean? Do I want to go up here? Can I even go up there? I mean, do you want to know the best way to become a big streamer? Oh, okay, sure. Randomly already be friends with them when they become a big streamer. Best way. That takes luck? You've tried streaming when it's so hard engaging an empty chat with 2 viewers when they're both bots? See, you think you need to engage with chat, but what you're doing is you're not engaging with yourself and just kind of like talking. Listen, every streamer's been through that. You can't rely on chat to keep you talking. Because even when you have 1,000 viewers, there's still going to be moments where chat is silent or not talking to you or talking about something that you might not want to talk about. You're still going to have to make it happen. Damn it. Everyone shh. Gonna do it that way. Have I considered writing a streamer self-help book? No. What worked for me wouldn't work for most people. Just real talk, the way I got big, I don't even think it's realistic for me to really get bigger than I am right now. I wouldn't say that just gameplay is what people want. What is going on in this level? Yeah, you want hot feet? Hot tub streams, exactly. Yeah, it's hot tub streams is what people want. I know. Level's so good. I think speedrunning itself, like, is, as like a viewership thing, I think viewers are pretty over speedrunning outside of, you know, the GDQs. I mean, even the big speedrunners, like, the biggest people, like, the biggest speedrunners on the platform, like, don't speedrun. Alrighty. What's happening here? Yeah. GSA has decent viewership. What's their viewership? What does GSA usually pull? Well, yeah, I mean, randomizers make a lot of sense for speedrunners in general as like a way to go. Like, just talking purely about like the visual enjoyment of viewers. And I'm not saying you should always take the visual enjoyment of viewers into account. Fuck viewers. But just realistically, people like something that's familiar yet different every time. That's why Ironmon is good. That's why IronBros is good. That's why League of Legends is good. That's why Battle Royales are good. Yeah. I should come back. Yo, straight up. I'm not even trying to be rude, but BSA, like, how's the word I want? What is the way I want to put it? The best way. They can't afford to get me to race there. There's not like a better way to put it. Well, I really like cheese. Cheese as a human, I really like. That's why I would like to support it, but yeah. Did you become an IRL streamer when you're flying? There's this girl on TikTok that doesn't. She's... Dang. I like watching it. Sandfox, tell them to get the fucking best internet out. Yeah, like I wanted to do the TwitchCon Mario Maker race, but it was like, they were like, yeah, you're 8 hours a day for 3 days. And I'm like, no. Yeah, like that's way too much commitment at TwitchCon. Oh no. Go, go. We're just going. We're just going. We're not thinking about it. Okay, we're going to think about this for a second. Yep, just for 1 second. Yep, thinking about that one. Okie dokie. Okay, we're good. We're good. You think TwitchCon is a good networking event for small, medium streamers? I have no idea if TwitchCon's good for streamers to go to. Suck at rest of the world. I mean, I have no idea. TwitchCon, yeah, it is. I mean, it's a good, you know what? It's a good time. TwitchCon's a good time to make relationships with a lot of, like, especially if you're a streamer with other streamers that you've been interacting with online and meet a lot of your viewers. It is a great thing for that. But I don't know if it's like, I honestly don't know if it's a good... I don't know. It's a good place to, it's a good place to solidify relationships. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a great, like, marketing opportunity for you. I also think there's something to be said about sitting at home and streaming while, you know, the 25 biggest streamers on the platform are gone. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right. Yeah. Don't most big streamers stream from TwitchCon though, vlog style? I don't know. Honestly, not really, because most like of the parties and stuff kind of frown upon it. You know? Because like I know I don't like I don't like being ambushed into like 42 different Twitch streams when I'm at TwitchCon, yeah. IronBros is finished after 50 levels. Like New Age paparazzi. Kinda, yeah. What was I doing? Why did I jump out? Oh. It's my favorite video game conspiracy theory. I don't know if I know any video game conspiracy theories. Dude, I've been ass chat lately at IronBros. I've been so bad. Oh, I've been so bad. So bad. You can do it? I should stream from a public bathroom. You heard it's great exposure. Bump. Yeah, I'll pass on that myself. Been crushing Pokemon. What's the worst game I've ever finished? Oh man, I finished a lot of bad games. I mean, Jaws over and over again. Oh, that's true. Have I seen the probability they calculate on me beating IronBros? Marshmallow World. I see a lot of different math problems that people put in when trying to calculate IronBros. Yes, my probability of beating IronBros. And just the fact that they're all so wildly different on their own makes me realize that they're dumb. And also, I think these people have no idea that I'm like that I'm stubborn as fuck. So, yeah, it's gonna happen. I just hope everyone that's put, statistically speaking, who is not gonna beat IronBros for 7,422 years at 40 hours a week? Statistically speaking, he has no chance of ever winning. I just hope once I beat it, they all gift 100 subs. Or as many subs as they said years it would take me to win. I just hope that happens. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't discourage me, no. Just more lets me know most of us as adults are not mathematicians. Most of us are not Wendy from the Wonder Years. That was a very early 30-something joke. Don't they have a Wonder Years remake? Don't they have a Wonder Years remake, chat? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. There's lots of, like... What do I want to say? If I had given up on people that said this thing is impossible, that come in this chat and be like, this is impossible, then I would have never done anything. Yeah. I would have never beaten any hard level ever. Sabota J, thank you so much. Oh, hap, thank you for 19 months. I'm down to 13th place for Jaws. You know what happened? It was part of this thing called the Big 20, which is it's like a 20-game NES one-day race. And so a bunch of people fucking practiced it, right? And they got pretty good at it. And so, yeah, I lost a whole lot of space in Jaws, which is really, really funny, honestly. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's the same thing with $7.99. It's the same shit every time. Like, and it's not just me. It's literally like watch any streamer, anyone. They always say there's always a bunch of people that'll be like, he'll never do that. He'll never do that. They'll never do that. No one will ever do that. No one, someone does. It always happens. So, yeah. Like here's the thing. The only way I lose this is if I quit, right? I play this for a year. I might lose all my viewership doing this. That's entirely possible. But that's not what people say. Right? Fuck! I might lose my sanity doing this. But I'm not going to lose because I'm going to finish. I hate this dumb fucking shit. Fucking stupid fucking level. All right. Okay, where are the Goombas? Alright, killing more Goombas. Let's kill more Goombas. Oh, I don't know why I thought you were gonna throw a hammer. You were red. This one, it wasn't all Goombas, so I wasn't super worried. Has this challenge ever stopped being fun? Not yet, actually. I thought this challenge would... It's honestly made Mario Maker a lot more fun for me. I'm super bored of just like playing like one level that takes me 2 hours, a level that takes me 20 hours. Like I'm so bored of that. I'm bored of just running endless. I'm bored of the endless expert, no skips. Like this has made it way more fun for me. Yeah, because it's like I don't know. It's just like it's the combination of luck and skill that really just hit, you know? Yeah, it's just a good combination of luck and skill that bangs. Yeah, exactly. Like every once in a while, you just are like, fuck, that level was great. You know what I mean? Yeah. A little bit like, it's a lot like playing blackjack, chat. Except I don't have to lose my money. I don't lose my money. You guys just lose your bets. I lose my time, which is money? Kind of, sort of. Technically, I guess. But, Jolly J-Mo, if you renew your sub while I'm doing this, technically, my time is money then, right? I said that, right? Yeah. The variety of normal's crazy. I agree. You masochist, you need to be tortured to have fun. I am. I am a bit of a masochist. Suchlik. Oh, what the? Oh, shit. Good choice. Good choice. This one, I don't know if I would feel comfortable not going in. How's my day been? My day's going great. How's your day? Let's go. I did have to gift some subs. You're right. I did have to gift 50 subs for not beating this challenge. You are right about that. Oh, I'm still embarrassed about that one. Hey, I can't believe I didn't get that. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't get that. Yeah. It wasn't even that hard to jump. First try every time? If only. If only. You thought this guy was a professional Mario player? Listen. The difference between a professional Mario player and a non-professional Mario player is not skill. This isn't the fucking NBA, okay? I killed myself after I saw I needed that thing. When I beat this challenge, am I stopping at 50 or going until I die? Oh, no, you'll go to your die. Of course you'll go to your die after that point. I would like to get 69. If I could get 69, then I might die on purpose. Yeah. 69 might be a... If we can get all the way to 69, we might be like, all right, yeah, well, let's call this. Go, 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 go. There's no checkpoints I have to get to guarantee my death. That's an old meme. Old meme now. This train doesn't stop till 4:20:69. Chat, considering I can barely ever make 20, I mean... Rising Tide of Lava 2. I think we'll do Iron Bromance again this week. Yeah, I think we'll do Iron Bromance. I gotta hit up DGR. Bazangles, thank you for 55 months. Sending me sexy vibes so I can play well? Thank you. Yeah, Iron Bromance, the goal is also 50 levels. In one bubble. Just a sexy vibe. Stop. Okay, stop. Yeah, we need to create a tracker. Okay. We need to create a tracker for Iron Bromance. You keep hearing Iron Bromance? Yeah, Iron Bromance. It's multiplayer Iron Bros. Yeah. Do I think new Super Luigi DS Mario Deluxe will come out? Why, that's a title of a game. Hidden and a little dangerous. I just hope they give us a new 2D Mario. It's something that's not new Super Mario Brothers. Like, I want a new 2D Mario, but I don't want new Super Mario Brothers, that version of Mario. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Alright. I would love Odyssey 2. God, I would love Odyssey 2 so much. I would love an Odyssey 2. Odyssey's so good. Yeah, I would love an Odyssey 2. Honestly, I mean, I'm shocked that they haven't made an Odyssey 2 or significant Mario Odyssey DLC. You know? Yeah. What about Galaxy 3? Nah. I would not like another Galaxy. I'm good on another Galaxy. You know what I would take? Super Mario 64. Too. Yeah, I would take that as well. Super Mario 65? Fuck yes. That sounds great. What game release would you main over finishing these challenges? Well, if I don't finish this with Breath of the Wild 2, we will take a nice long break and do Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah. I have a speedrun of Super Mario 64 under my belt. I mean, I know some Mario 64 tricks, but I've never, like, banged out a speedrun. I think I submitted one time where I casually beat it, and it's dead last on the leaderboard. Okay. Geyser, thank you for 15 months. You're taking the day off from work for Monkey Island next week? I used to take the day off from work for video games. Suck it, rest of the world. Sounds like you're on the leaderboard to me. Well, I mean, all you have to do is beat it front to back. Ulch 745 live. What is this called? Koopa's Jungle? Okay. All right, let's grab this shell. All right, let's go. Do the day off from Metal Gear Solid 5. I was not full streaming yet by Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't think I took the day off from Metal Gear Solid 5. I was really hyped about Metal Gear Solid 5, but I did not like it that much. Chrysmon, thank you for 19 months. Oh shit, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could kill the ball. You weren't watching streamers yet? You'll take a day off from the retirement home when Elden Scrolls 6 releases? That and GTA 6 are going to be my favorite games of 2042. How's the winning going? Winning so much. I'm so tired of winning, gosh. Adventurer Con Link. That means I'm going to be Link. Is Plinko back? Yes, Plinko's back. Going safety. 8 to 12 months for GTA 6? Dude, if GTA 6 comes out in 12 months, I'd shit a brick. I feel like it's still a ways away. Yeah. Will I lose for you? No. I will not lose for you. I mean, I think here's the thing with GTA. I don't see any reason why they would be in any rush to release a new GTA anyway, considering that GTA 5 is still one of the top selling games every single month. You know what I mean? There's really no point in releasing a new one, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, unless you have a bigger cash cow. Unless you have a bigger cash cow. Exactly. So I think they're gonna wait. But I also think GTA 6 is going to be very RP based. Yeah, their online is going to be RP based. Yeah. I think a full Zelda game in Mario format would work. What do you mean Mario format? K-Bang Kaboom. I don't really know what you mean. Like Zelda 2? Yeah, it was fucking great. Yeah, I guess, like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Like, it has levels instead of an open world? No. But I do think the opposite. Where I think a Mario game could work. As a Zelda game. Did I skip the plant that I needed? Amazing. Mario's a Zelda game sounds interesting. They'd actually have to have some lore. Oh yeah, Zelda's got so much lore. I don't think Zelda's really known for its like super intense, incredible stories either. You know what I mean? I think it's just puzzles. You know, good puzzles. Do you mean like a more puzzly game? Mystical, thank you so much for being the man right here, Mystical. You would love to see Mario play as Zelda? I would like a Zelda game where I wouldn't mind a Zelda game where we play as Zelda adventuring around as well, because it's not like there's not a ton of Zelda adventuring in the games, you know what I mean? It's a pretty common theme for lore. Link's born a prince in that legend, and Zelda's born the hero of time. I mean, they kind of insinuated, like, in Breath of the Wild, like, that's what Zelda wanted to have happened in Breath of the Wild, you know what I mean? They very much insinuate that over and over again, which I thought was kind of cool, you know? Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, okay. Just make Link a girl? I've always felt like Link was androgynous on purpose. Yeah. Fuck it, rest of the world. Like Link's super androgyny is definitely like on purpose, so he can fill in, you know? Cave of the Swamps. Yeah, his androgyny and his silence both. Yeah. What's worse, Linkle? I'm not hating on Linkle. Why would I be hating on Linkle? Oh, I almost fucked up, I realized. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem if they just switched their roles for a game. I mean, I think that would be pretty accurate too, to just the way the like. I don't know. If you're someone that subscribes to the Zelda timeline, though, I'm just not. I don't subscribe to the Zelda timeline. I think the Zelda timeline is a conspiracy theory made to sell books. I don't think it exists. Yeah. Whew. This is a tough level. It was a tough level. I'm a flat earther? No, the Zelda timeline's bullshit. The Legend of Zelda, each game is a different person just telling the story to a different child. That's all it is. It's the same story. It's a lot like our Paul Bunyan or like other legends that we have, you know, to this day. Hercules. It's just if different people tell the story different ways, and that's how you get different things. When you get Wind Waker, that's just a pirate dad telling the story in the middle of Waterworld. You know what I mean? When you get OOT, that's just a really creative psycho lady. A Link to the Past, really old lady. You know what I mean? And then like that's why you get like Majora's Mask. You're just having that same lady tell you another nighttime story. You know what I mean? And that's why that one is a direct sequel. But then you go to Twilight Princess and it's not. Twilight Princess, dog lover. Yeah. That's why Ganon's never in the sequels, because he's already been defeated in their story. I guess except Zelda 2, he's kind of sort of in it, maybe a little bit. I mean, he's trying to come back. Yeah. Well, they're all dead. That's why it's a legend. Yeah, but they're telling a story. That's literally what a legend is. You're telling a story. Legends haven't necessarily lived. Paul Bunyan's a legend. He's not real. You know that, right? No. There's no such thing as a blue ox. Twilight Princess is very clearly implied to be a sequel to OT. It's not really crazy for one storyteller to have elements of another storyteller in their story. That's not crazy. That's not crazy at all. It's just a big game of telephone. Yeah. That's my theory on Zelda. That's why like Breath of the Wild now is being told by a more modern person. That's why it has technology. And that's my theory on Legend of Zelda. You can be with me on my absolutely right theory, Or you can be wrong and just believe in the timeline that was meant to sell you books. I own that book. Go ahead. Go ahead and believe that Nintendo planned to have a split timeline, because that makes a lot of fucking sense. Nintendo planned to have their kids' game have an incredibly complicated split timeline. Right. Honestly, I wish one of the games would just start with like an old lady telling the story. Just to piss all of you off. Honestly, I'd like one of these games to start in a way that would completely confirm my belief. Just so I can tell you all to suck it.
Next, you're gonna tell us that Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy are fakes.
No, they're very real. Yeah, we talked about Santa Claus and No Pixel. Wind Waker literally did start with Grandma telling Link the story. Wow, there we go, canon. Canon. What are my thoughts on the Pixar theory? No, I mean, I feel like that's pretty proven, right? Like, they have little hints in all the movies. It's actually something we really love to do, is try to find the hints to other movies, because we're parents, so all we watch is Disney Plus. I also have a theory that Mario and Zelda actually takes place in the same, like, universe. And Metroid is also in that universe. They're just very different time periods. They're called Easter eggs. The Pixar movies are not in the same universe. I think the Easter eggs confirm the same universe theory. You're missing it. I put that in a one-way. Didn't you just resub a month ago? Well, thank you for doing it again, baby. A matter of time before Nintendo releases the Mario timeline. Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear that, like, Mario games aren't, like, really, like, related to each other. Not to mention, half of the 2D games literally don't exist. I didn't know if I could break that or not. And in Metal Gear Solid timeline, real events are happening. I did play in the Rumbleverse tournament. I think I reported my KOs wrong. Fuck it, rest of the world. The only canon Mario 2D Mario game is it's Mario 1. Yeah, the only one. I need to be Squirrel Mario. I don't trust that door, chat. Do any of y'all trust that door? Like, let's be real. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh. Man. Hold on, let me check the door. I thought we were cruising. That was a tough ass level. Oh my god, if this just... that level was... It was too hard for... It was too hard for normal. Like, right? Right? It was too hard for normal. It probably says... Like, this title probably says, like, pipe is hard and door is easy or something like that on this title, you know? Right? To me, it felt like a troll door, maybe? Like, I feel like it says pipe is hard, right? Like, something like that. It has to. Expectations and hope for direct tomorrow? I hope that they announce some sort of big game. Something along the Metroid Dread level of game for the end of the year. Right? Like something for that. Yeah. I don't know, like, yeah, like oh, we're sorry to announce that Breath of the Wild won't be coming till November of 2020, whatever, 2023. But don't worry, because in 2 months, you can enjoy a brand new 2D Zelda adventure from the same studio that brought you the Link to the Past remake 14 years ago. Right? That'd be hot. That'd be hot. Well, they have a new Pokemon for the holidays. They don't need like a ton. You know what I mean? Because the new Pokemon is going to sell somewhere between 25 and 750 million units. Yeah. Also, Splatoon 3 this weekend was the biggest launch of a game in Japan in the country's history. You know, I think that right now I just had this moment of like, right now and never before have I just had this moment of I hate the next 2 generations. Right there. Splatoon 3, yep, right there. That was my moment. I'm a boomer now. I hate you. I hate you. People that are making Splatoon 3 the biggest game. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know why that bothers me so much. The country's history? Any video game ever? The highest one in the first weekend in the country's history? All right, I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. Yep, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I'm gonna not touch grass, but look outside at it.